Hello everybody and welcome to Ccsr Racing, and we are here for round number 5 of the Clio Cup Group B Championship. And yes, Mount Panorama again. We had the great Group A run this one, and it was an absolute corker. Joining me in the commentary box today is going to be Ryan Taylor again. I think you're enjoying this, mate.
Well, it must be something about it that will just keep coming back. Whether that's because you keep saying yes and I can't say no.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're here at Bathurst, and nice sunny day, as you can see. We had a gripping race on Monday, and we're hoping to have the same this week as well. We do have 12 drivers this week, so we'll see how they all get on. Some quick ones out there as well. One livery change on Matt Humphries due to a loss in the family, as we call it, family. So he's done a livery on that car just to add that additional value, obviously, as we know. But yeah, welcome everybody. Evening to Gizmo. Hello, mate. Great to see you, buddy. Key says hello. Hello, Key. Great to see you. Thank you for joining. Lacko says hi, everyone. Hello. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We do appreciate it. And also, if you can, yeah, literally share the stream and let's tell everyone what we're all about. Cole also goes, so who's going to hit the kangaroo first? Don't know. We should find out very shortly.
Tonight.
There should be a few tonight. Evening Rhinos is Key. RAP Skippy or Scrappy. It's Skippy, isn't it? Scrappy. Here for the boy Matt. That's it. So there we go. Lots of love for Matt again. So great to see that. There's no NABAF fan club yet, as we see, but they're all
there'll be a year.
Yeah, it will be. Yeah, they're all out on track at the moment and making their way around. Some interesting times, actually. We just saw Matt hit one of the 14s, and he said he was holding his breath while he was doing it. Yeah, very quick indeed, but let's see if he can do that in a one-lap shootout. That's what you need to do. Very, very key round here, isn't it, Ryan?
Yeah, you've got to keep it neat around this one. There's not a lot of runoff, and especially over the mountain through Skyline, and you've got to keep that so neat. I've been part of them wars on Monday.
Oh yeah, definitely, mate. 100%. We'll see how they all get on. So before we do, let's take a look at the championship table after 4 rounds. Obviously, driver of the day last week was Ekberg after his cracking event, and he did a sterling job, didn't he? Managing to hold
drive
off.
That was, yeah.
Yeah, it was super, and at a very, very challenging Egan Nordbrand, and yeah, there you go. But it was Ayrton that managed to get most of those points, as you see, 43 points, and is now on 170 going into round 5. Lacko in second place with 149. Goat Dude there with 136. Looking very quick here, second fastest at the moment, I do believe. No Ekberg, but he has got some cracking sandals on. We've seen some pictures and everyone's been ripping the hell out of him. But Matt, much love to Ekberg, and have a lovely evening, mate. He's on 121. That should change with Croyer, who's also had a win. He'll be looking to grab that position off Ekberg, as well as Dan Young, who's now found himself in 6th place. Ravy Dave, unfortunately, is not racing, and that's for foreseeable in the Clio Cup, so unfortunately that will be removed. Matt has now climbed his way up to 8th place, and that could change dramatically as the races come thick and fast. Samaruto in 19th place with Jesse there in 10th. Design is there in 11th. He needs a good run. He had a really good race in round 2, as you can see, 30 points, but just hasn't managed to claw that back up, as you can see. Corky had a cracking race weekend on Monday. Race weekend. He had a great race on Monday. Last Thursday, should I say, sorry. And got 34 points. He's now on 69, and hopefully he can make more today. Pantalon there is in 13th place. He's on 34. His first set of points, but that's a big step, and he'll make his way up the ladder as well. Johnny Tattoo missed the last one. He's back this week. No Fred this week, and no G-Force, as we know, has retired from the series. But yeah, we're looking forward to this one. Should be a very, very tight race. Let's see how it all goes. Evening, Ginge. Great to see you there. Please, everyone, like and share the stream. It does help. It really does help. The comments help as well. And hey, Angry Road Cone. I love that. But yeah, no to all the drivers. Do not jump the start like... okay, yep. Cheers for that, mate. Yeah, Cole did jump the start and it wasn't good for him. But yeah, challenging track this one, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a good one. Get it right, it's really rewarding. But you get it wrong, and it bites. It's good fun though. It is a good track.
Yeah, it is indeed, mate. Right, so they're just about to go out qualifying. We'll change that in a moment. But can Nevin make that gap even more? We will find out, won't we? So obviously they're 21 points, I believe, in front. So should he says make his way forward, as Laco's already said that he's going to win the race, and he's in the same thing. So he's in the same race, and he's already called it. I don't know why you'd do that, but yeah, you know your friends are, but you know. Was that what they say? Was it keep your enemies close or something? But yeah,
that's the one.
Yeah, we'll soon see as they make their way out. So yeah, there we go. So Ayrton's out. We got Goat Dude out as well. So again, Oggy gets his way first, and he's warming up those tyres really vigorously. Looks great. Don't crash. Ayrton there is following suit. Hansel on as well. Design's going. Don't know where Design's going. He's maybe designing a new line. But he's making his way out as well. Hopefully the baby don't wake up and he can carry on racing. But hopefully his lovely lady's there to sort that out for him while he just does this quick race. Laco there as well. He's second in the championship. What can he bring to the table? He's not a fan of this track. He has said he's not a fan of this track. But waiting for a few that are coming along very swiftly. But wait until you see what we've got coming up next week. Oh my goodness me.
I'm looking forward to that. It's going to be fun.
It's going to be crazy, isn't it? So Matt's still parked up at the moment. He's now decided to come out, leaving it very, very late indeed. So here comes Matt. He's obviously just chucking the new livery on. Lost his doggy, unfortunately, and just in commemoration, he's just chucked that all over the car, and it looks awesome. It's a really nice little touch, and obviously some of the family here watching today. And obviously, you know, dog's part of your life, isn't it? It's all part of the furniture. And we wouldn't do without them, that's the thing. We really do get hooked to them, don't we, as a family.
They are family, that is very true.
Yeah, exactly. So, Goat Dude now making his way down to the start-finish. Flying round the right-hander into the braking zone, hard on the brakes. They make their way round the left and the right-hander. And to start their qualifying lap. Here comes Petakis saying, "Go Laco," great to see that. Hi guys, lovely to see you in the chat. Don't forget, please do like and share the stream. We had 37 on Monday, so let's see if we can build that back up again and make this one well known. Right, nice little touch there as well. Dave Rushton has just mentioned, hope it all goes well tonight. Thanks, Dave, really appreciate that. I don't know if he's in the chat at the moment. Hopefully he'll come in. Evening, chaps. Let the duels begin, says Mike Taylor, who has been absolutely mega behind the closed doors here at CC Sim Racing. I'll tell you all very soon. Can't wait to tell you, because I've just got some more information that's happened over the past hour, and I've confirmed it to my admin team, and I think we've got a few excited people. So yeah, plenty going on, isn't there, Ryan, in the background?
Oh yes, it's going to be a good year, I think, especially for CC Sim. It's going to be entertaining, especially with the up-and-coming championships we've got lined up.
Yeah, definitely. Sorry, mate. Just seen Thomas Croyer. He's just left the room. Unfortunately, he seems to be having problems with connecting at the moment. So hopefully that doesn't last, and we might have to just regrid it, but hopefully he can get back in. But evening, Craig. Go Laco, says Jason. Sean says good evening, all the best to everyone tonight.
Oggy's had a moment already in quali.
Oh, has he? So yeah,
he's just ran wide. Yeah, just ran wide, coming over the top there with the skylines.
Oh, so he's ran wide. He's managed to keep it going, which is good to see. Nevin's going very wide there as well, throwing that Clio through skylines, and there is Design as well. Design hits the wall, not what you want to do here. Laco's going to chase him down. Obviously no slipstream, so that won't affect the drivers at all. Corky there in 6th. There's Dan following suit there in 7th. Let's see if he can get himself on the top spot as they make their way home. There's Johnny Tattoo, and then we have Samaruto, always smiling and happy as Samaruto, even when he does find the wall, as I was just about to say there. I said it a bit too late. Or was it early? One of the two. Jesse's coming through as well. He's just coming over the top of the mountain. And then we have Matt, who's also making his way up the hill now. Right, Goat Dude making his way into the final corner. Let's see what we start with. Obviously, he'll be a little bit behind. Oh, It's still going to look like maybe a 15, maybe a 16. Let's see what he does. Across the line, does a 16. That's not a bad time to start off with, a 16.5. Here comes Ayrton. He comes across the line, does a 15.9, takes pole position. 15.8 from Pantalon. Guy goes into pole. Design goes into fourth. Lacko jumps him there with a hop, skip and a jump and goes into fourth place. Here comes Corky. He does an 18, nearly 17 there for Corky. Dan Young goes through. He does a 17 as well. A lot of 17s at the moment. Here comes Johnny Tattoo in 8th. Where does he stay? He stays in 8th. Samaruto now on his way round. Very wide there. This is not going to be a good time either. I think he's going to be just outside the 17s. Yep, so he's an 18 as well. He stays in an 8th, but he does jump in front of Samaruto. Now, let's see where Jesse can go as he makes his way round. This ain't bad. If we could just get that to turn in, put the power down. Is that going to be a 16? I don't think so. It's a little bit longer than I thought, so it's going to be in 10th place for him. And now we wait for Matt. So Matt's making his way round. So pole position at the moment, a 15.8. And as he goes under the bridge into the final corner, what are we going to see here? Let's find out. It's a 208 as he comes around the corner. So he's looking really for 214, 215 possibly. Here we go, crosses the line, he goes into second. So pole position is Newman Pantalon. So he goes into pole position, and that was very, very interesting to see that. Croyer has joined the room. So we might have to just re-grid everything. Apologies everyone that has joined us. So it looks like a re-grid here, Ryan, but Guy on pole position.
Yeah, that was a good quality, and they're all quite close. You got the top three there; they're all within 0.2, is that, of a second? So it's very close at the sharp end. I think Matt's error there was on the 90 left before you come up over the mountain. I did see him go slightly wide there, and I think that's where he dropped his time. He'd be kicking himself for that. Yeah,
exactly. Let's have a look. Ayrton's there in third as well, and following behind him will be Lacko. So Lacko will be trying to get a cheeky move down the inside, or maybe down the straight as we go into turn 2. We'll find out very shortly. Damn, Ayrton, you're social distancing from these walls. Mum and I are rooting for you. Matt, there you go. Lovely to see that. So Oki's saying there to Matt. There's a lot of love for Matt out there today. Great to see that. Evening, Sean. Yeah, Sean's here. He's driver of the day. He was well chuffed. He was, and did a cracking job defending that second place at the next track, which is Tokyo, which got him the driver of the day. Don't forget to vote your driver of the day. Today, it does help the drivers. They get bonus a couple of points as well. Got close time, says Nathan. Nice qualifying, Matt, says Giz. Great lap by Dan there. Yeah, it really was. It's very tight in the mid-pack, as you can see, from sort of 5th back. It's 17s and 18s. So, yeah, that's going to be a tough one to watch, definitely. So, on pole position is Pantalon, Humphrey Matt in 2nd, Ayrton 3rd, Goat Dude in 4th, Lacko 5th, Dan Young in 6th, Corky 7th with Design in 8th, Samaruto 9th, Johnny Tattoo 10th, Jesse in 11th, and Croyer will start at the back of the grid. But we just got to quickly re-grid everything, guys. So just bear with us and we'll get that done as quickly as possible. But really interesting to see that, as you said, Matt sitting there in 2nd, but what a good lap time that was from Guy.
Yes, it is a good lap. I mean, it's not all about where you start, is it? It's where you finish. So, 2nd on the grid is not a bad place to be for Matt. I mean, he gets a good start, and that can easily change everything round, can it? So, he'd be disappointed with his time, because we know Matt, and he's very competitive. But at the end of the day, it's where you finish, and he's at the sharp end to begin with, so he'd be fine.
Yeah, exactly. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we're just going to quickly re-grid it so we can get Cora back on the track. So give us a few minutes and we'll be racing very, very shortly. Welcome back, everybody. We've gone a quick rush round and we've managed to get it started. So Pantalon on pole position with Matt in second, Goat Dude third, Ayrton fourth. Lacko takes out the top 5. Here we go for race number 1, round 5 of the Clio Cup Group B, and away we go. Everyone's away. Croyers at the back, so keep an eye on him as they start making their way through the fantastic track at Bathurst, but it is going to be Matt that leads the way. Pantalon's left the door open. Sorry, that was Ayrton and Oggy Penny there having a bit of a battle, and both the CC cars go through as they make their way round for the first time of turn 1. But it is Matt that leads the way here, Ryan, and it was a nice simple start for him.
No, hardly any wheel spin, just drove away, and yeah, he's pulled a bit of a gap already.
Nevin with an absolute launch down the inside, had the room, and Pantalon gives him the position. Lacko needs to follow suit as well, so it's Matt that leads the way, followed by Nevin, who's had a good start, sitting there in third. He's now found himself in second. He needs to chase the man in front of him. Not a contender for championship at this moment in time, but if he starts to win these races, it's going to get very, very tricky for the guys at the front. But Ayrton in second, Pantalon in third, Lacko fourth, Dan there in 5th place. So the 2 teammates following suit. There is Goat Dude in 6th. I think that was Samaruto in the wall there as Corky flicks up the dust in front of Design there. And Samaruto, Johnny Tattoo all behind there, with Jesse still there in 11th place. Croyer also there in 12th as they make their way back down the hill. But Matt's away at the moment with 1.2 second gap between him and second already.
He is flying.
So Lacko in 2nd place. Lacko in 4th place. He's the lead CC car at the moment, on board with Lacko. See his nemesis in front, championship leader, 21 points in front in the series. Needs to make sure he doesn't let him get away, isn't that right there, Ryan?
Exactly that. I'm just watching now as Jesse is tucked right at the back of Johnny Tattoo here. He's looking a bit racy.
Let's have a look. Yeah, on board with Johnny Tattoo. Yeah, he's got Jesse all over the back of him. And can my co-host on a Monday night find his way through? Johnny has had a bit of a break. He come through, and oh, look at the speed from Jesse coming through there. Wow, he had some momentum coming through that corner, and Croyer's now having a look at Jesse. Oh, goodness me, we've got Oggy Penny somewhere has spun out. Now, let's see what happened. Where did he lose it? Let's have a look. He's on the grass. He comes back through. Oh, dearie me. So, lost total control. Not too sure what happened. And into the wall. So, not too sure what happened there. He's upstairs at the moment, so hopefully nothing major. So he is carried on going. He has got damage, but he's still on the back of the pack. He's got plenty of laps to go, hasn't he? So just a bit unfortunate for the youngster.
Yeah, that's it. Just points mean prizes, and there's a long race still to go. So he's at a moment now, but I've seen Oggy's pace, and if he knuckles down and keeps a pace up, he'll be back on that pack before you know it. So
yeah,
he'll be fine.
Exactly. So we've got a top 5 battle at the moment, and as I said, the mid pack is going to start kicking in. So we've got Design, Corky, Samaruto having a look down there. That's very daring as you're going into the left hand. A very difficult corner this. If you get it right, oh, it's beautiful. If you get it wrong, it's not very beautiful. I don't know what else to say about it, really. It's just as bad as that. So as you can see, Samaruto just it's very expensive. As you see, Samaruto just got the exit wrong there, trying to put the power down a little bit too early, and went literally grinding. That's the wall, that is. And so did Corky as well, as you can see in the background. That's Croyer, I believe, hitting the wall there with Jesse just behind him. There he is. So, oh, Jesse's in the wall. Goodness me, Jesse's in the wall as well. So Jesse slams into the wall. So let's have a look what happened there. He's coming to... Oh, he's gone way too hot as they were coming up to Skylines here. Oh, goodness me, over the grass and into the wall. That's a bit of damage, so he's got a lot of work to do now, as it looks like Goat Dude has made a position. So Matt in the lead, 2.6 at the moment. It's pretty much covered, as you can see, and goes faster and faster. So really, if we want to see Ayrton sort of opening up the taps a little bit, Pantalon's now sort of settled down a little bit. Maybe it's like race nerves. He's never been that high up. Probably had a nosebleed. Oh, as you can see, Ayrton's had a bit of a nosebleed. He's gone very, very wide, hasn't he?
Yeah, Pantalon too had a little bit of a moment there, and Lacko's now closing him in.
Yeah, Lacko down the inside.
Him,
yeah, good move, gets it done. That's exactly what he needed. Right now, if Pantalon's got his got himself in this position, he really needs to sort of work on it now. Just get a little bit settled, a little bit calm. A very tough track here. One mistake and it's all game over around here at Bathurst.
Yeah, I think what he should do now, if it was me, I'd follow Lacko and have a lesson in how to drive it as quickly and smoothly as possible, because Lacko's a good racer. So
yeah.
from my perspective, that's what I would do, is just latch on the back of him and you won't be far off the pace.
Yeah, definitely. Another position there for Goat Dude. Johnny Tattoo was his next mission. Oh, hello. Round the outside. Johnny Tattoo must have made a mistake somewhere. Into the braking zone. And Oggy gets the move done. Sort of went across him there a little bit, but then realised he shouldn't have done that. And sort of just gave him a little bit of space on the exit there. So he's gone back into 10th place. So making his way forward. Fastest lap with a 2:14.7 from Matt. And he's now 3.9 seconds into the lead. Ayrton there in second place. Lacko there in third. Pantalon there in fourth place. Dan's all over the back of him now. So Dan is the man on the move. But Pantalon looks settled in now. Looks like he sort of realised where he was going wrong. And there could be an opportunity for a pass here. And in this section here, these S's are very, very tough indeed. And if you get it wrong, it's really horrible to get it right back again. And there you can see mistake there from Lacko, side by side on the two in front. As we go outside of the car, there's contact with Lacko and Pantalon as they hit the wall. Now Dan is going to be in a great position here because he's going to have the inside line on Lacko, which he does so. So a bit of a mistake there from Lacko, it looked like. But we'll stay with it. We've got the replay saved. We'll take a look at that in a moment. And Lacko has been passed. And now Dan goes into fourth place. This is a good run from Dan.
He's driving well. Yeah, he's where is he now? Fourth. That's good going. He'd be happy with that.
Yeah, definitely. Let's see if he can hold it. You can see Design slowly but surely closing in there. He's in that sixth position. So let's see if he can close that gap up. He's got plenty of laps to do so, but if these three start battling, he's going to definitely be involved in this little battle. So we'll see how that all pans out. Meanwhile, you can see Ayrton just in front, and Matt is now making his way to start lap 4. Oh, mistake
just
there.
Made a move there.
Yeah,
Oggy just went up the inside of Croyer. Yeah, he's had a moment now.
Okay, we'll have a look at that as well. But we got looks like Dan Young going for third on Pantalon here. Has he got that position done on Guy? They're still side by side. Drag race now. Let's go on board with Lacko because he's got the entertainment right in front of him. And as you can see, just in the background, looking at rear view mirror, there is Design closing in. The Greek is on his way.
Lacko's quite close there. He should have a good toe on the pair of them here.
It goes down the inside, has a look on Dan. That's very brave. Again, it's just about having a little bit of patience through these few corners. Just got to stay with him, settle down into a rhythm. As you can see, Dan's looking a little bit feisty, going into left-hander, and it's not the place really you want to be overtaking. You just got to sit behind the guy and wait for him to make the mistakes before you pounce. And as you can see, because they've all sort of made mistakes here, you can see that Design has now made his way forward, and Lacko had to back out of that. As you can see, they're still side by side, the teammates here, and Design is all over him. So this has worked out very nicely for the man in 6th place.
Yeah, he's going well there. I think Lacko just kissed the wall then as well, which has hindered him a little bit. He's allowed Dan to pull away just a fraction.
Yeah, it's a good run here from Design. He's just slowly but surely been creeping up, hasn't he? And there's a mistake again from Lacko. He really doesn't like that corner. And unfortunately for Lacko, it's put him right under pressure again into the braking zone. Goes for the narrow line this time. Has to go defensive. And that exit speed from Design has really worked out for him. On board with Design. Let's see if we're going to see a position change here. He's in 5th. He's going to smash it into 6th. About 152 mile an hour, I believe, as they come down the straight. And here we go, side by side. Look at the battle going on in the background. Corky in 8th. We've got Oggy Penny now in 9th place. And as you said, made that move early on, side by side as they go around the right-hander. That's very brave. On the brakes has Design got it. Round the outside from Lacko. Oh, that's brave. Oh, that was fantastic, and manages to hold it. Meanwhile, just in front, Dan's looking for another position on Pantalon here. Pantalon has defended it very nicely. There's an all-dear from Ryan. What's happened?
Oggy and Corky had a bit of a move down the inside after the Conrod straight, and they ended up both on the grass.
Oh, let's have a look. Side by side. Oh, yeah, Corky's gone very wide on the brakes. Side by side. Oggy's got it done. Little bit of a tag. Croyer's gone off the track as well. Jesse's going to implement some sort of case here, and he goes round the outside. Does he get it done? We won't find out. Stay tuned. Stay tuned, everyone. He did. He did get it done, and he's now got past Corky. Right, so the next one on the list for Oggy Penny is Samaruto, I believe, in 7th place, and he's got a big gap with 3 laps to go. 4 seconds, 2.6 seconds is the margin. Matt leading 2.7. That's come down a little bit, hasn't it? As Ayrton slowly but surely creeps back into this. 2.16s from Nev. Very tough to get it from there. Pantalon in 3rd now. Dan's managed to. He's got a bit of space, should I say, Pantalon from Dan. Lacko's defending from Design. Design's having a good race here. And let's go on board with Design. Actually, let's go on board with Lacko and look behind as we make our way through the mountain section. Follow my leader, says Mike, with lawnmowers. How Lacko hit the wall, says Mike. Oh, was that? Oh, sorry, he's not laughing. Apologies, Lacko. Come on, Ayrton, catch Matt. We want to see that, don't we? We want to see that battle. Dan for podium, says Carl. Don't catch Matt. Haha, Matt to win. Matt has been on this track quite a few times in the past, so he should get a podium. I think he said he likes this track. This shows, to be honest. Yeah, it does. It really does. So very true, says Gizmo. Great to see the messages coming in. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, ladies and gentlemen. We really do appreciate it. Meanwhile, let's have a look at the front. There's the gap. There is Matt. There is Nevin as he comes through now. We should see Pantalon coming through next. There he is in 3rd. Following suit is Dan. And then we got Lacko with Design in 6th place. And then we have that battle just behind as that closed up a little bit as we wait for Design. Is he going to make a move down the inside? No. Late on the brakes from Lacko. There is Samaruto. Goat Dude has really closed in. Look, it's down to 9/10 as they make their way round the left-hander and they begin to start another lap. This is a really good run from Goat Dude here. Still in the 17s. Hasn't quite managed it. Croy's done well as well. He started on the back of the grid. Missed out on qualifying. Now into 9th place. Corky there in 10th. And then we've got Johnny Tattoo in 11th and Jesse on the back of the grid again. But good battle at the back here as well, though, Ryan, as we mentioned.
Yeah, I was just watching the battle between Croyer and Corky there, and it was great respect. They gave loads of room. And yeah, nice bit of fair racing. I was just looking at August times too, and he's just done his fastest lap of the race with a 2.16, but he's been consistent at 2.17s, and he's managed to crawl all those places back. So fair play to him. He's had a blind of a race so far.
Yeah, indeed he has. Move up the front as well. Look at this. Oh, goodness me. That's Dan. Is that Dan in the wall? That's Dan in the wall. Oh, goodness me. I just caught it on stream. I just saw just at the front there was an overtake being made. They're side by side. What happened here? So into... Does he just catch the grass here? Into the braking zone. Oh, he tries to turn in and there's no way... There's nowhere to turn. Unfortunately, there was a car there. And... that's really put him into the mix because now it looks like Goat Dude's gone through as well. He's also passed Samaruto. There's contact with Samaruto. Samaruto's hit the wall and he's managed to save it. Goodness me. That was clinical.
That was really close.
Oh, look at that.
You wouldn't have got a flag paper between them then.
That was very brave from Goat Dude. He really put the hammer down through that part of the section there. And again, just hitting the wall there. So he's got past Samaruto. Goat Dude now up to 6th place. So Matt's now dropped to 2 seconds. And Ayrton is on a bit of a flyer. He's done a 2:15.7 on the last lap. We've got Neil Hall says, how's we all doing? Hello, Neil. Great to see you, mate. Thank you for joining us. Appreciate it. We've got great commentary, Craig, as always, also to your host this evening. Thank you very much, Gizmo. Really appreciate that, and hope you're well, my friend. All good, enjoying the race. How's you? Great to see that. Love the chat, lovely conversation. I got my rose, my missus a rose today. Just got it made very quickly, and I went, there you go. I picked her up from work. We do Friday the 13th. Yeah, I know. Yeah, we do Friday the 13th. We don't do Valentine's Day. So here we go. Humphrey Matt still lead 2.2 now with on the penultimate lap 7 of 8, and there we are. There's the change. Pantalon now in 4th place, but I did see it flick over because it was Lacko in 4th. It's now Design who's now made his way up to 4th place. Good race from Design. It's taken a while. He's now settled into a bit of a rhythm and now into 4th place. Goat Dude now is holding 6th place from Dan, who had that incident earlier on. He's now got all the bodywork sorted out miraculously. Samaruto's now there in 8th place. He's got Croyer all over the back of him. Let's have a look at that on board now. So you've got Corky and Johnny Tattoo in the background in 10th and 11th respectively. It looks like Corky's going to get this done, but if he can hold that line, Johnny Tattoo, it's going to be very brave there. Going to put him out wide. And a mistake there from Samaruto. And we should see Croyer on the outside. He's clipped the wall as well, side by side. That's very brave through there, but Croyer had to break away, and Samaruto takes 8th position.
Oh, Jesse and Johnny Tattoo just had a bit of a coming together there.
Ah, that's a shame. I literally was there a moment ago, and then I've had to re-peel it back again. So, yeah, those two having a good battle side by side still. Johnny Tattoo wedged against the wall there by Jesse as they make their way through. See, this is what happens when you watch American football. A lot of shoulder barging. Love it.
A lot of barging, yeah. He'd be good at rugby in this country, I reckon.
Yeah, I reckon so as well. Dan stayed with Goat Dude, as you can see, going through the S's nice and clean, those two. Lacko trying to get that different line, goes for the inside, goes for a wider line, exit speed good. He's going to have a good run on design now. We'll keep an eye on that. Pantalon is in a world of his own in 3rd place, enjoying himself. Great to see Guy in 2nd race here at Ccsr. He's really enjoying himself. That gap's come down to 1.9. Look at that gap. It doesn't look like 1.9 to me, and it's definitely coming down. So are the nerves coming in for Matt? It's been a long time since he's raced with us at Ccsr. So he has got a couple of races under his weight. Yeah.
Sorry, Craig. I just said Dan Young and Oggy are having a bit of a battle here. Dan's wheeled Oggy in.
Yeah, he has indeed. He's trying his luck. Not quite that time, but he is pushing hard. Goat Dude holds that position from Dan. So Dan looking for a top 5. Don't forget, only the top 3 get reversed, so it's all to play for. As you see, Lacko's gone back past design and was right down the straight. He got it, and this is the final lap. Let's take a look at our leaders. There it is, 2.1 seconds is the lead from Ayrton in 2nd place, followed by Pantalon in 3rd as he cruises down, and then you can see that battle for 4th place on board now with Lacko, and there is the claw. It's like Jaws. Here comes design, and let's see if those trumpets are still blowing as he makes his way round the outside. That's going to be very brave. Good move. Does he hold it? Lacko and design side by side. That's beautiful racing, nice and clean. Well, I think it's going to be design on the inside. It's going to be very brave. Lacko might hold this. Yes, he does. Nicely done, Lacko and design. Great respect from the two of them there as they made their way round. So Matt on his way home, 2.1 seconds from Ayrton in 2nd place, who's not put a foot wrong either. It's just been very, very consistent from those two up front. Pantalon has managed to get away and has held that 3rd place. It's all about 4th at the moment. Lacko just holding that as we see it. And in the background as well, Goat Dude having to defend from Dan Young, who's really got the bit between his teeth at the moment. He's really pushing as they both go over the grass. This can be very dangerous as they come down to the bottom of this chicane here, as they try to close the gap up on the two up front. So we go to 4th place because design is now trying to find a way through on Lacko. You can see they are closing in very, very quickly, but I don't think it's going to be enough. We need to keep an eye on the two up front as they make their way round now. And looks like there's enough gap there for Gotu to hold that 6th place. But is it going to be design or is it going to be Lacko? Lacko looks like he's got away. But we're going to take a look at our leader. He's now gone past the lovely back straight there. And now on to the final corner he will come. Matt will be very pleased with this. So will the family. And here he goes into the final corner. Thank you very much. And that will be Matt taking home the win. So race number 1 of the evening, round 5 here at Bathurst goes to Matt. So congratulations to Matt. He weaves and crosses the line. It's Ayrton in 2nd place. Pantalon after that incredible race. And that incredible qualifier will find himself in 3rd place. So a podium for him. So the top 3 are there. It's going to be Lacko that holds off 4th place. Yeah. And there's side-by-side action. Here we go as they drag across the line. And it's going to be Dan who takes it in 6th from Goat Dude on 7th. That's a great little race between those two. Samaruto in 8th place. Croyer in 9th. It's going to be Corky in 10th, and it's a drag race between Jesse and Johnny Tattoo. And there we go. There is the drag race, but it's Matt who takes the win. And Matt, Ryan, you just said there was a good move there at the end.
Yeah, it was Goat Dude, and I think it was Lacko. I think Dan Young was having a right set to there, and Dan drove around the outside of him on the last corner and made it stick. So fair play. Oh,
nicely done. Yeah, brilliant racing from those two. Yeah, it was very... Well, he had to do something, didn't he, after that, mishap he had in that race. So well done to him. So Humphrey Matt takes the win. Ayrton 2nd, Pantalon in 3rd. Lacko 4th with design in 5th. Dan in 6th. Goat Dude 7th. Samaruto in 8th. It'll be Croyer in 9th, Corky 10th, Jesse in 11th, and Johnny Tattoo in 12th place. Good race, fastest lap from Matt, but it'll be Matt, Ayrton, and Pantalon that will be holding those 3 places and will not be qualifying in the next race. It's all to play for. Let's take a look at some of these messages. He's calm, I'm sweating, says Key. We've got Bathurst, a walk in the park before a sprint on the streets. Yeah, Ayrton is making me nervous. Haha, Mike, I can't wait for the next one, says Key. I'm glad Ayrton is making you sweat. Makes the race more interesting. It does indeed. Next race is going to be very interesting indeed. Well done, Matt, says Key. Well done, son, says Gizmo. Great to see that. Well done, Matt, Nev, and Pants. I love that. Got Gizmo says wife said Matt had scrappy power. He did indeed. Oh, that's adorable. Well done, podium. Oggy, mate, brilliant driving, says Dan Young. Yeah, that's good. It was very clean. Nice to see from Group B there, wasn't it, Ryan?
Yeah, it was a good race. That, there was a lot of little battles going on throughout the field, and it was good to watch. Yeah,
indeed, mate. So it'll be Humphrey, Matt, Ayrton, and Pantalon that won't be qualifying in the next race, and it's going to be this one. It's Tokyo, and we'll be there in just a few moments. So stay with us, everyone, and please go and get yourself a cup of tea, because this is going to be a cracker. Hello everybody and welcome back to Ccsr Racing, round 5, race number 2 here in the Clio Cup Championship Group B. Joining me in the commentary box is Ryan. Ryan, that was a good first race. We're expecting in this one because this is the streets of Tokyo and we had a bit of a cracker, but a little bit of argy-bargy in the Group A race, so we're expecting a bit of the same in this one.
Yeah, I imagine the barriers, they look nice and white now, but by the end of this race, I imagine there'll be 50 shades of different colours all around this. It's quite narrow around here, and yeah, you've got to keep it neat. But when you're racing, it's easier said than done, and that small little, I'll just push a bit more, ends you up in the barrier. So it's hopefully we have a clean race. Fingers crossed.
Yeah, should do. I think we will. I've after watching that, well, I say we think we will. Anything can happen in racing, and but yeah, it was a good one. It was a really enjoyable race, very close, and that's how we want it throughout this one as well. But it's all to play for now, because obviously with the top 3 not qualifying, it does really mix it up. So we'll see how that goes. As you can see, it is a street circuit. It's very quick. There is a hairpin at the bottom just before the pit lane. Overtakes will be happening there, obviously down the start finish straights as well. A lot of work is needed, a little bit of teamwork is needed to stay with the guys up front, so it'll be interesting to see what happens. And obviously I don't know if it's come up on screen yet, but there is the horrid chicane that I like to call the new Dragon Trail death chicane, which is absolutely insane, and if you hit it wrong, you hit it really wrong, don't you, Ryan?
Yeah, those sausage curbs bite, and they launch you in the air. You could do with a sump guard on these Clios with those for those curbs. Can you get it wrong? There's a good foot of air underneath them.
Exactly right. So we're going to wait for the guys to go out. So we're going to start qualifying. Top 3 do not qualify, as we know, and but should be a really enjoyable one. They're all looking very quick out there at the minute. As we get it underway, I will change the screen as soon as they make their way out. And we should see the likes of our drivers now on the move. That they do, as the lights been told to get out. The green flag's there, and we should see drivers making their way out. And let's see who it is. So go dude again, steals the win. Oh no, does he? Actually, is there someone in front of him? I think there is. It is Design who stole it. So Design makes his way out. Here comes Dan Young and the rest of them. You should see the likes of Matt parked up. Ayrton parked up, and I think you'll see Pantalon there. Yeah, there he is in the background. There he is. He's sitting there as well. They're all literally wedged together like that. It's very cute. Right, so anyway, Dan Young makes his way out as well. So what sort of times are we expecting around here for Group B? I mean, obviously we have got some fast guys that really potentially should be in Group A, shouldn't they? Yeah,
I think was it a 142 would be roughly where I'd put them. I think it was around that for us. I think I do as like a 143, 144, but I'm slow and steady and can't drive for swear words. So yeah, it is what it is.
Very nicely said, with a pause as well. Well done, guys. Great racing. Cheers, Mike. Well done all, says Neil. Thanks, Neil. Appreciate that. Nice race. Will be interesting map behind Ayrton. Ayrton will probably do a lot of defence. Yeah, he's very good at it. We'll see what he can do. He will for sure. Good luck. Matt will have to send us the vid of his livery. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if he keeps it, I'm happy to do I do a canvas. I'm going to try and do a canvas for the winner of the championship, and if anyone else wants them, obviously I'll just have to grab the money if you guys or whoever wants one and get it all sent out, and then happy days. You've got a nice little bit of memorabilia. Right, so the first of the cars are coming around the hairpin. Just going to wait for the last ones before Pantalon will make his way out on track. But we've got Matt will have to send. I'll send him. Thank you, Key. Who's going flying? Oh, I don't know. Who's going flying? We'll find out. Right, so Lacko on his way, Johnny Tattoo on his way. The last of them are now making their way around the hairpin. We've got Dan Young is the last of them. And then we should see the likes of Pantalon making his way out. So there goes Dan, and then we should see Pantalon coming through now in the background. So there's Pantalon. We should see Ayrton, and then we should see Matt following suit. So if you could let them know as well. I think Ayrton's forgotten to come out again.
I'll just drop him a reminder.
Yeah, Nev, come on, off you go.
Oh, they're away.
If he's there, there he is. So Ayrton's come out. So here comes Lacko. Oh, Lacko very close to the sausage curb there. So as he makes his way round, let's see what time he gets. So Lacko on his way. And as he comes across now, let's have a look. Oh, this is close to a 42. 43 dead. Look at that, 43-1 from Lacko. Johnny Tattoo comes through, 43-4. Goat Dude goes into third place. That'll be second overall, 43-3. Croyer comes through at 44-5. Then we got, who's that, 44-2 from Flying Finn. We've got Lacko still on pole position. Goat Dude there as well. Design goes into third place, as you see it on the screen. Jesse goes up as well. Dan Young goes into third, so it's Lacko on pole position. It's Goat Dude second place. Dan Young in third. Design there in fourth. Then Samaruto's going to take fifth place. Johnny Tattoo in sixth. Croyer in seventh. Corky there in eighth place. Jesse in ninth. And then it'll be Pantalon there in 10th place, with Ayrton in 11th and Humphrey Matt in 12th as they make their way round. So yeah, great stuff from the guys, but it looks like Lacko exactly where he wants to be. But really, technically, the person you want to be is either Dan or Design, don't you, in that third and fourth place? Because with the slipstream, you've got a really good chance in it going into that right-hander at the end of the straight.
Yeah, this track's all about qualifying. I think if you've got to get at the sharp end and get away, because you can catch up round here, but it's getting past. It's quite narrow, and it's making that move and making it fair and right. So yeah, I think they got the right position. I'm just looking at the times there, and you've got 6 cars all on a 144, and they're all within half a second of each other. So this is going to be one hell of a race, I think.
Yeah, exactly. Loving it how they smash over the sausage curbs there as they come through. There's Croyer as well. He'll be looking for a better one as well. Like I said, I think he's the only guy that I know who runs motion-sensitive pads, so you're steering on the pad. It's incredible, really is. Careful of the first right-hander, guys. It's a sneaky one. Love that. Mike also said, don't forget, guys, the wall is undefeated. It really is. Appreciate it, Craig. You're welcome, mate. Honestly, no, if you need anything, just ask. I mean, I do a couple of liveries myself, but then I capture that picture, and then I did a canvas for somebody, and it for a friend through work. I did 2 Mustangs that he's actually bought, and they look really good. So I'm thinking of actually doing it for Ccsr as well. So right, so on pole position is Lacko. Goat Dude is second, Dan in third with Design in fourth, Samaruto fifth, Johnny Tattoo sixth, Croyer in seventh with Corky in eighth place. Jesse will take ninth, Pantalon 10th, Ayrton 11th, and Matt, the winner for the last race, in 12th place. So who's your money on, Ryan? Who do you think's got this one in the bag?
That's a tricky one to call. Lacko's very, very quick. But then so's Oggy. So for me, I think if Lacko gets a clean start and gets away, I'll put your money on Lacko for this one.
Good shout, good shout. Let's find out, shall we, ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready to race. And so I'll just give him a good luck. Let's have a clean race. Oh, that's the choice words, that, isn't it? So let's get going.
Commentator's last words, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. You got it. So let's get going as we start race number 2. Well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're back. Your commentators, Craig Cook and Ryan Taylor on pole position. Lacko, Goat Dude second, Dan in third, Design in fourth. Samrute takes out the top 5. Who's going to take it into the first few corners? We're going to find out now. Away we go. Good start from everybody. A lightning start at the background from Ayrton, who's got side by side with, I think that's Pantalon. So the drag race is on. So it's going to be Lacko that leads the way. It's Dan in second. Goat Dude there in third. Here we go. This is, brace yourself, ladies and gentlemen, because it's going to get a bit messy in the background. Goodness me. Who was that in the wall? There is a lot of slam dunking already as they hit the wall left, right and centre. And yeah, that was not very desired, that one, as they make their way around. I have got that saved because I would like to take a look at that again, but it's Lacko that leads. It's Goat Dude in second, as we said. Design in third. Dan Young there in fourth place. Samaruto in fifth. Johnny Tattoo up to sixth place. It's a good run from him. Ayrton's already up to seventh place from the start. So everyone working their way through. Matt's still at the back of the pack as they make their way into the hairpin for the first time. Very wide from Corky, as you see on screen. Very, very messy at the moment, but they're all making it round. But Lacko leads the way, Jesse. Ryan.
So I can try and be Jesse, but I'm not American enough for that.
Yes, he's very American.
Yeah, they're going well. it's a tricky. It is a very narrow track, and it's you just got to keep it neat. I mean, they're all in a single file now, and you're just trying to settle it down a bit. But I know, what have you just spotted?
Just watching the camera angles, they were absolutely brilliant. It's a shame it doesn't just sit there for a moment. So into the braking zone. Oh, Johnny Tattoo, he's up to third. This is a great run from Johnny. He's literally flew round the corner. There's a bit of flashing lights there from Samaruto. I don't think that was meant to. Design goes down the inside, not wanting to do that. Panic stations, everybody. Yeah, not like you can do there. You really need to go single file through there. It's very, very dodgy. But Go Dude is all over Lacko here. These two are getting away, and they could actually work together and then leave the battle for the end, but we'll find out to see what happens. Side by side is Lacko and Goat Dude. Don't forget, they were teammates in the WTCC. It's no holds barred now as we see the train in the back, the bullet train in the background. That's a beautiful sight. That is into the braking zone. Very, very tough to do it around there, and does the right thing. Great respect from the two drivers as they make their way away. 1.6 seconds is the gap at the moment as Dan Young tries to find a way through. Samaruto down the inside. That's going to be very brave. Contact with Design. Really should give that place back. That was an awful move there from Samaruto. Goodness me.
I've just spotted Matt's on the move now too. Matt's moving up slowly. He's catching up with that Croyer in front. Yeah, he's catching up with Croyer.
Absolutely incredible. Really, really is. We're going to see a very unhappy Design there. Really should give that position back as soon as possible. But I don't know if actually Design's left the room. Has he left the room? I think he has, hasn't he? I can't see him on track.
Gone.
Yeah. That, I don't blame him. I really don't. That was awful. Lacko leads the way. Goat Dude second. Side by side, it's Ayrton and Johnny Tattoo. This is not what Lacko needs at the moment. He needs to get away, but Ayrton has got that position off Johnny Tattoo. On board with Johnny Tattoo. He'll be really enjoying this race as he tries to find an outside move on Ayrton. Not going to work there into the braking zone. Has a look down the inside. He has got the move done. He's got position. He had the bumper there right beside Ayrton, and again here we go into the braking zone. Good respect from the two of them. Launches over the curbing, both the drivers. Pantalon in the background as they're in 5th place. Everyone's making their way up. Humphrey Matt is now in 7th place. Samaruto in 8th place, now drops to 9th place. And you've got Croyer there as well. So Corky making his way up as well. There's Jesse in the mix. So some good battling at the moment. 2 laps in and hit how many times? I know, mate. We saw it. Don't worry. There will be probably a disqualification for that driver, but we'll keep it peeled and sealed for the moment. So Lacko leads this one. Goat Dude now 1.4 behind in 2nd place. Ayrton now making his move, and he's got past Johnny Tattoo. Pantalon holding 5th place with Dan Young still sitting there in 6th. Good race in the mid-pack at the moment here, Ryan, but the two up front are starting to pull away, but Ayrton looks like he wants this win. He's really closing in quickly.
Yeah, Ayrton's made a good start, really. I mean, he's from the back of the grid and he's up to 3rd, and he is closing in. So, yeah, I think he could get this. He's got a few laps to go, but I think he's going to be at the sharp end. By lap 8, he'll be near the front.
Yeah, definitely. Dragon, all I can say, mate, is you should have carried on. You should have just carried on, concentrated. You had 8 laps to carry on. That's the thing. You just had 8 laps to carry on and just push, and then we could have sorted out afterwards. Instead of just removing yourself from the game, you know, it just cost yourself points. So unfortunately, that was the wrong thing to do. But Lacko there leads the way. Go Dude hits the wall. I think, does he hit the wall there? I think he went a little bit sideways because Nevin's all over the back of him as they come into the chicane. A little bit wide. Oh, that's not what you want to do. Get the... Oh, goodness me. That was very close indeed. Close. And Nevin goes through. So not too sure what happened to Goat Dude early on in that right hand. Look, I'm sure he hit the wall there. So did Dan in the background. But not enough to damage the car, which is okay. So just needs to keep his calm. He's still in the mix here.
That was close. I imagine Nev is rather clenched in there after that.
Well, what he doesn't want to do is he doesn't want to sort of start making mistakes to the fact that Dan and Johnny Tattoo and the likes of Matt and Pantalon start closing the gap up, because if he can just keep that car as calm as he possibly can and follow Ayrton, they can keep that, you know, to keep the space between them, and that's exactly what he wants. Ayrton is doing amazing. He really is. Yeah, park up in the pits if you retire. Well done, Marty. That's exactly what you should do. Exactly what you should do. Wrong call there, sure. Ayrton's having a great race so far. He really is. So Lacko leads. There's Ayrton, Goat Dude, trying to get on the back, as you can see. Let's go on board with Pantalon, because he's in a battle with Humphrey Matt at the moment. So the top guys at the moment have started to make their way forward. But unfortunately, the one that hasn't made his way forward the best is Pantalon out those top three, unfortunately.
Yeah, he has dropped back a bit there, but you know he's still learning and he's still driving well. So keep your head down, and I mean he's got Matt in front of him, so it's a perfect opportunity to learn now. Because I know Matt's been away for a bit, but he's a very good driver and is a perfect example of how to race at CC Sim.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, he's been here for a long time as Matt, and the same as Ayrton. You know, they've all been here. They pride themselves racing here at CC Sim, and they're trying to show everyone that what can be done is clean racing. It can be done on track, and you show that respect, you get that respect back, and it's still being learnt throughout sim racing, unfortunately. But it's just getting these people to just do the right thing at the right time, and sometimes when you're in that sort of zone, you just sort of forget. You literally forget where you are sometimes. As you can see just in the background there, Corky, I don't know if he went wide or there was contact again. Let's have a look. So Corky has got... what happened there then? So was that Corky that went wide, or was it Samaruta that went wide? Let's have a look. So into the braking zone. Yeah, Corky in the marbles. That's not where you want to be, my friend. And unfortunately, made contact with the wall. So on his way, Lacko still 2.8 seconds. Ayrton in second place. There he goes. Go do there in third. Dan is all over the back of him, so that battle commences. Matt now up to fifth. Pantalon staying with him. Johnny Tattoo drops down to seventh place. So we missed out what happened there. On board with Dan. And let's see if he can close that gap. Right, there's 5 laps to go here, Ryan. What would you do if you were Matt? If you were Dan?
Try and stay out the wall. If I was Matt now, I'd be pushing a bit probably. I think he's a capable driver and he's posted some quick times, like a 1:42. So if it was me now, I'd try and close that gap up on Dan and try and make up a few more positions, because points at the end of the race mean prizes at the end of the year, don't they? So
yeah,
he's got to keep at it now.
Yeah, nicely done there as well by Dan. He did the right thing. That was going to get messy because they were side by side, and just about Go Dude managed to get through, and Dan did the right thing. He just sort of tailed out of that one so he could try and get the slipstream. Unfortunately, it hasn't worked quite well for him, because now he's got the nemesis that is Matt Humphrey all over his case, and he's going to his left-hand side as they go into the right-hander. Very brave on the outside there, if he can hold it. Oh, he's into the wall. That's Goat Dude into the wall. Or was he sideways? He was very sideways. If he didn't get damaged, that's really impressive. But look again, here we go. Johnny Tattoo's still in the mix here. Great race from him. Both of them in the wall again. Matt in the wall. What's happened here? Is there oil on the track or something? They've all hit the wall. Matt now into 4th place, tucks in. Pantalon following suit. Here we go down the inside. He's got that position. Looks like he's sold the dummy. Here comes Johnny Tattoo in 7th. He has a look as well. That's a nice looking livery as well from Johnny Tattoo. So back into the mix they go. Let's have a look if that gap has changed. So Lacko leads. It's Nevin still holding 2nd place. Goat Dude now has all the pressure of trying to defend from Matt and Pantalon. But top 3 in the championship. Just a little switcheroo there, but that's the top 3 in the championship. Still Lacko, Ayrton and Goat Dude. So can Goat Dude get a podium position here, Ryan? It's going to be tough for him with Matt sitting up his backside.
Yeah, this is a perfect time for Goat Dude to practice his defence, because Matt is going to do everything he can here to get past him for points. So Oggy's doing really well today. You just got to keep it neat now and get that defence game on point. Yeah,
definitely. Let's see what happens. So already people are hopping in with driver of the day at the moment. So yeah, a lot of love out there for Matt. It's going to be a tough one. There's because I'm looking at Ayrton as well. He's just kept the pace on. He was in that same position as Matt, 1st and 2nd. Last time out, it's going to be very tough. Let's see if Goat Dude can defend that position round the outside from Matt here into the braking zone. Let's see if he can hold it. It's going to be very tough. Pantalon's in the mix as well as he tries to hold position. We've got Dan Young there, Johnny Tattoo. Let's go on board with Johnny Tattoo, and not that far behind now is Samaruto the Finn in 8th place.
Just looking now at Ayrton, he's reeling Lacko in. He's down to 2.1 seconds now between them.
Yeah, definitely. Here we go as they make their way into the hairpin, into the braking zone. Defensive work from Oggy, just literally parks the bus so he can't find a way through, and he just slides the car around the wall. That was inch perfect. And there's Dan. Dan's having a good race here as well. He's there in 6th place. Panlon has managed to hold that 5th position. Now, let's see what happens just in front. It looks like there's a position change here as Matt's trying to find a way through on Goat Dude. That's going to be very brave, still side by side and not through the tunnel. Oh my goodness me, that's going to be really dangerous. And Goat Dude just sneaks back in front. Yeah, in that position where Matt was. That was not a nice place to be, was it?
No, great respect. I think Matt did the right thing there, and just a little lift to get back behind Goat Dude to save the paintwork, I think.
Oh, Pantalon had a look, just a little cheeky move down the inside there. Didn't quite work out for him, but Matt, you got Matt Goat Dude, you got Pantalon, you've also got Dan just clips the back end of Pantalon as they went through the corner. Dan's looking very racy all of a sudden, isn't he? After that contact he had earlier on, he's gone, right, let's have this. And they've literally, poor Johnny Tattoo, they've left him for dead on board with Matt. This is incredible racing.
I think Dan Young's taken out all that frustration that we give him at Ccsr, taking the mick out of him. I think all that frustration's been pent up and he's now finally releasing it.
Yeah, oh yeah, he's definitely releasing it. That is definitely something going on there in the Mojo system, but yeah, it's brilliant. Really enjoying this battle for podium at the moment, but we're going to take a look quickly. No, actually, no, we won't. We'll wait till they're getting through the hairpin, because this is where it gets a little bit tasty. As we see, Dan tries to find the inside line there. He just tucks in. Here comes Pantalon. He might look for a move down the inside. Here comes Matt. Goes down the inside, does he? Of Oggy Penny. Oh, Oggy Penny's gone very, very wide. He's going to get the power out the corner, but he's going to get stuck there. Oh, that's really unfortunate. That is really unfortunate. Just had a look in the rear view mirror, I think. Let's see what happened. So is it? Oh, I just overshot on the brakes. Just too busy concentrating on the man behind. Just get yourself settled down, son. Unlucky for him. And now he's got to work hard again to try and close the gap up on that. It's still not over. Look at this. He's now going around the outside. He's in a good position here. Pantalon goes on the inside and gets that position off Matt. That's a fantastic move. Very brave. As they're side by side. Look at this. Oggy Penny's bump drafted him as well, and he's gone into that position. And Matt has to stay and wait patiently. That was fantastic racing. Pantalon just sneaked through. Contact with the wall from Oggy Penny. Round the outside here from Matt. It should be a bit of defensive work here from Goat Dude as he manages to hold the chicane and does it very well. Here comes Dave Young. He's trying to find a way through, but here is Lacko and the battle with Ayrton. There's 2 to go. We're on the penultimate lap now, and Ayrton is 1.1. This is getting very, very close at the back here. Pantalon's managed to get away. I bet he's thinking, geez, I need to get away from these guys. This is getting absolutely frantic.
It's getting frantic, and I'm probably a bit biased towards Nev because of what we do outside of the sim racing.
Yeah, of course.
You know, get on with it, Nev. Come on.
Well, that's the thing. Lacko's on pad. He's absolutely hating it. Like, you know, he sits in a rig. He enjoys his wheel. He's got, he's got all the gadgets and gizmos, and and he's wanting to be on the wheel. Unfortunately, he's away quite a lot, so he's had to just stick with the pad for the moment, and doing a good job out there. Still holding 1.4. Nev with his full Fanatec system, chasing him down in 2nd place. Obviously, he is a racing driver, and he's a multiple champion in the minis, so he's one to watch out for. Pantalon there in 3rd place. Goat Dude's 16th birthday a few weeks ago. They're in 4th place. There's Matt in 5th. Back to CC Sim Racing. Dan, our admin here at CC Sim, does all the tables for me. He's there in 6th place. Johnny Tattoo as well there in 7th. Samaruto there in 8th. Croyer in 9th place. Not having the best of runs here is Croyer. Corky there in 10th. Apologies, Corky. There you are, son. And then we've got Jesse there in 11th place. But the lead has come down to a 2nd with 1 to go. Interesting. Interesting.
Very interesting, yeah. There's Nev's one for keeping it to the end, and he'll make a move when he needs to. So it's not over yet. It's not over yet. It's
not over till the fat lady sings, as they say. And let's see what happens on board with Lacko. There he is. There's the chrome sensation. Ayrton, can he grab extra points? This is Lacko's to lose now. He needs the points in the championship. Obviously, he's not going to claw back a lot. But if he can find a fastest lap here, I mean, it's going to... You're asking for something. Obviously, the problem is Matt's been in literally super tow for most of the laps, unfortunately for him. So a lot of work to do. Pantalon's still there in third. There is Ayrton. It's still 1.4. He's going to leave his brakes till the last minute, I'm pretty sure, as they drag race all the way home. Into the braking zone they go. Can they get it nicely done into the corner? Nicely done indeed. Lacko's had an absolutely storm barn of a hairpin there. That was absolutely fantastic. Pantalon also, and Goat Dude looks like he's got enough space to try and defend this fourth place from Humphrey Matt in fifth. He's having a good run. Dan's been brilliant, really impressed since the incident he had in the first race. Driving very, very hard indeed. Johnny Tattoo still in 7th place. San Maruto still there in 8th. Croyer could pinch that off him, but also Corky's just behind him in 10th place. And then we've got Jesse on the back of the group. Meanwhile, let's go back to the leader. It's 1.2 as they make their way home.
Yeah, they're going well now. I think this is... he's a bit too far away to challenge the lead, but like you said, it's not over till that fat lady sings and she's just warming up.
She's warming up. Yeah, that's it. Oh, Lacko at the end there nearly hits the wall. There's Pantalon, he's through. Here comes Oggy Penny. Here comes Humphrey Matt and Dan Young in 6th place. This has been a great race, and Lacko is making his way through. He's very happy with that win and takes the win, does Lacko in race number 2. Ayrton in 2nd. It's going to be Pantalon in 3rd. Goat Dude will take 4th place from Matt in 5th, and Dan Young will take 6th place. So well done to those guys. Johnny Tattoo, just unfortunate, couldn't get on the back of him, finished in 7th, but he's had a good day at the office. San Maruto is making his way around. He's just going to hold off Croyer at the end there, and Corky in the mix as well. And then we should see Jesse crossing the line in 11th place. But it's Lacko at Team CC that takes the win. Great racing. Great racing. Really well done.
Yeah, well played this week. I must admit, they've really sorted themselves out, and that was good to watch. Yeah,
just a shame it was from, unfortunately... from Dragian, unfortunately had to leave when he did, and yeah, you know, it could have all changed. Could have really pushed himself, and he might have been in that mixer as well. So he definitely had the car underneath him, didn't he? Congratulations, says Dragian as well. Well done, mate. Really appreciate you staying with us. Keys there as well, saying potential podium for Matt here. Got a push, yeah. Glowin says Ayrton gets my vote of driver of the day. 2 solid drives. In match stays focused, definitely a podium finish here. Beautiful, well done, Matt. Jesus, my heart can't take anymore. Amazing, that should be a song. Amazing, well done, Lacko, says Key. Again, lots. We've got driver of the day, Matt. That's not fair. You can't choose that. Congratulations, great result, Lacko. Well done, says Jason. Love to see that. Ayrton there as well, says Dan Young. Matt, driver of the day, says Road Guitar. Thank you very much. Well done, podium winners. Still think Matt should get driver of the day. Alice, hello, Alice Conroy. Oh, is that the wife there, Sean? Great to see. Well done. Congratulations. Matt for driver of the day. Ayrton driver of the day. Oggy for driver of the day, says Nathan. Yeah, again, another good run. Matt, 2 fast laps. Great clean driving. Well done. Proud of you, son, says Gizmo. Thank you, says Lacko. Finally a win, says Lacko. Yeah, his first one of the championship. Right, go on then, Ryan. Who's your driver of the day today? It's been very tough between, I think there's 4 there.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I mean, it's a tricky one. Oggy drove an absolute storming race. That first race coming from the back of the grid, from having his moment then from the back and then working his way forward. That he drove really well there. Humphrey Matt, 2 fastest laps, and drove an absolute stormer on both races. And then you've also got Nev, who's had 2 absolute blinding races from the back of the grid and kept it clean and drove brilliantly. But I think for me, I'm going to go for Matt for driver of the day this week. Purely for what he's done. You know, he's having a bit of trouble with the dog at the moment, and that's really sad, and I think he needs that little bit of a pickup. So for me, I think it's Matt for driver of the day.
Oh, nice shout. Yeah. Do you know what? I know. I think I'm going to give it to my boy. I don't usually do that because I think I'm probably going to get a load of grief for this from the chat, but you know, it's taken him a while to sort of concentrate on the things that really mean. You know, it's very stressful for a youngster when you come into a race like this, and obviously you know what it's like when you were playing football matches on the game when you were a kid, or racing as a kid and you crashed. You used to get really annoyed with yourself, didn't you? You used to get frustrated. For him to come into a group of well, anywhere between sort of 20 to 60-year-olds and then and throw yourself in the deep end in a championship where you know you've got some class acts in front of you, and defending against someone like Matt, you know, after a win, defending it and doing well. And obviously he had the crash in the first race to come back and obviously make his way through and making some incredible overtakes. Unfortunately, just lost out from Dan in that Bathurst race. I'm going to have to give it to my son. So congratulations, Oggy. Well done, mate, from me. But it looks like Matt might have clinched this one. But yeah, it's been a fantastic night's racing. Congratulations to Matt. And congratulations to Lacko. 2 great races there, Ryan. Really happy with them.
Yeah, that was really good tonight. I must admit, I'm impressed with all of them. It was really good, and I fully agree with what you said with Oggy. He drove an absolute blinder today, and I've been in his position. I mean, he's a lot younger than me. I'm 33 now, but I know exactly where you're coming from.
Yeah.
With, you're trying to play with the big leagues, and you have the little moment, and you go, oh, sod it, and I'm really peed off with myself. So yeah, for him to drive back from where he did.
Yeah.
If we could do a joint drivers of the day, I think he's definitely up there.
Yeah, definitely. No, exactly. Jay says, proud dad. Yeah, very proud. It's tough to come into a championship like this and then and try and pull all the stops. And I don't want to, like I said to him, I said don't go out to impress me. Drive your own race, and he's done that. He's done a really good job, and I should vouch for him a bit more, but as being his dad, I can't really do that. It's not allowed in this sort of game, unfortunately. But well done to you, Oggy. We'll let him have this one this week. Yeah, he's done a good job. Right, well done, everyone. Thank you very much for this evening. We will just tell you what's happening next week, because oh my goodness me, we haven't done this at CC Sim. Another one. This is a brave move.
Who picked this?
I have no idea. Some foolish man called Craig Cook, apparently. So, round 6, everybody. Brace yourselves, because we're going the green hell. We're going to the Nordschleife. 2 laps of the Nordschleife. So, get your sleeping bags ready, because this is going to be a long one. How many people survive it? Nobody knows. But yeah, it's going to be great. It's the green hell. So, there's no part of the Nürburgring that we're using. It'll be just the green hell itself. And we shall see how everything goes. Qualifying will be done from this previous race, so it will be whoever got fast laps, it will be done on that scenario. So whoever goes into the top 3 of that race will then not obviously qualify for race number 2, and race number 2 is going to be the Nürburgring Sprint. So again, very, very technical track, very tough. The hairpin is a nightmare. The chicane's killer, but there's a lovely straight where everyone can just have a little crack down the inside. So we're going to absolutely be brilliant. Bring on green hell, says Jason. Love that. Absolutely love that. Can't wait. Should we have an honourable mention section? Yeah, of course, definitely. Appreciate what you said, Rhino. It means a lot, mate. Yeah, there you go, Key. That's from Key, sorry, should I say. No green hell for me. I'm knitting. Get yourself out there, Mike. Yeah. I'll tell you what, he's a legend, that bloke. But yeah, I said there's loads of information coming out soon. I will let you know as soon as I've got it all wrapped up. I've got a couple of tests to do. I've just got to sign, seal and deliver the rest of it. We got the prizes ready, and then we will formally announce 2 new championships that are coming to CC Sim Racing, and they will be coming straight after the Clio Cup.
But, and they're both crackers.
Yeah, they are.
Brilliant.
Yeah, we're going to hopefully have a mixed set of drivers. So obviously, I don't want everyone just going, oh yeah, I'm going to do both of them, because that's not going to happen. We want everyone to get involved in this with weight penalties as well. So that does change a few things, but it's going to be epic. But yeah, so green hell on Monday for everybody, and the Nürburgring Sprint for the second race. As I said, qualifying will not be happening. So it'll be a grid-formed race. On this previous race for the fastest laps, so we will go through it and take a look at them. But yeah, from Ryan, well done, mate. Thank you for joining me. Hope you enjoyed it, and good luck on Monday.
Yeah, no, thank you very much. It's been a pleasure as always, and look forward to next Monday when we go to Germany. It's going to be good fun, that.
Indeed. Neil says, yeah, I can't wait. There's some big prizes. You're going to love it. Right, thank you very much. Thanks to Ryan for joining me here at CC Sim Racing. My name's Craig Cook, and it is CC Sim Racing. See you on Monday night. Good night, everybody. Have a lovely evening.